Today's newspaper. So the blast which took place in Delhi, that is in news. Okay, it's an international edition of the Hindu newspaper. So I would like to discuss a very interesting and important topic for the subject of polity. Okay, since we are doing polity some days, we need to understand one important topic here. Look at this. High Court disqualifies Mukul Roy. So he is an MLA for switching from BJP to Trinamool Congress. So look at this. The article is like this. The Calcutta High Court on Thursday disqualified senior political leader Mukul Roy from membership of the West Bengal Legislative Assembly. That means he is no more an MLA. He cannot be an MLA now. Okay, now why? Because he is joining from one party to other. Okay, look at this now. A division bench gives a judgment. Okay, it held that such action contemplated under the 10th schedule of the Constitution. So for us, what is important here? 10th schedule of the Constitution. So what is this 10th schedule of the Constitution? That we need to understand. Okay, so look at this. In our Indian Constitution, we have something called as schedules. Okay, we have total 12 schedules. How many schedules we have? We have total 12 schedules. In the beginning, when the Constitution was formed, we had 8 schedules. But now we have how many schedules? 12 schedules. Those who are preparing for this examination, NDA, CDS, AFCAT, or any examination, we need to buy out all the schedules. You understand? Okay. So schedule number 1, 2, 3, 4, it keeps going on. We have discussed few schedules before. Now we are going to discuss schedule number 10. This is called as anti-defection. What is this here? Anti-defection. Okay. It's very, very important. We have also seen in Parliament chapter Speaker. Okay. Who is the head of the Lok Sabha? Speaker. Okay. Now look at this. Okay. For some minutes, look at this. I'll give you time to write it down. Look at this. We have Parliament. In Parliament, imagine we have Lok Sabha. I told you every 5 years there is election. Okay. And now there will be prime ministers, ministers, and the other members. They will take oath. They will come and sit in this house. And the first thing what they do? They elect whom? Yes, they elect the speaker. There will be an election for the speaker. Now tell me, the speaker is the member, one of the member from the Lok Sabha, or he is an external member? He is one of the member. That means there is a voting system. You understand? Okay. So once he becomes the speaker, what he does? He resigns from the party. I mentioned it. Correct? He resigns from the political party. That means now he will say that I no more belong to this political party. Now I am the speaker. So this line I told you, I didn't complete. Why there should not be an action on it. So today we'll try to understand anti-defection. Okay, so look at this now. Let me tell you some example. Imagine there is a political party called as BJP, and there is a political party like, imagine there is Congress. Okay, before election, BJP party is promising something. Okay, the members, they have a team, MLAs, MPs, they have a team, they promise something. Now after election, what happens? They won the election, everything is going on fine. Some of the members, they join Congress. Let us take an example, like some of the members, they join Congress. Now what happens? This government will lose the majority. Yes or no? Now they came to power because they have majority. But now some of the members, they are joining whom? They are joining whom? Congress. So who will be minority now? Now can they run the government? Can they rule the government? No, they cannot be the ruling party. So the party, particularly the other party, other majority party. So what happens? People voted this party because it was there in their manifesto. Do you remember what I told you? What is the meaning of manifestos? Yes, the promises. The political party promises. Okay, if I come to power, I will do this, I'll do that, something like that. You know, freebies or something like that. They will do. So what happens? People, they give mandate to this political party, but unfortunately, the persons, the leaders here, they join other party. We don't get a stable government. We don't get a stable government. So in order to get a stable government, we have to stop these people from joining one party to other party. Okay, after election, not before election. Before election, they join any political party, that's fine. But after election, imagine they become a member. So today we had elections are out, results are out. Right? So now imagine NDA, that is National Democratic Alliance. Okay, and there are some JDU leaders or BJP leaders they don't like, they didn't get what they want. Imagine the ministership or something. They imagine they go and join the Mahagathbandhan, RJD or Congress or something like that. Then there should be an action. Okay, so along with this, we will also see the case study. We will see the case study of Maharashtra, we will see the case study of Tamil Nadu, we will see the case study of Karnataka, and we will see the case study of Rajasthan. You understand? We have four case studies, and in all the case studies, remember, the Supreme Court will say who is the final decision maker. Speaker. Speaker is the final decision maker on the issue of anti-defection. Anti-defection. Defection means moving from one political party to the other political party. You understand? One party to another party. Okay, so look at it. Imagine there is a political party member. Okay, now I'm going to directly. There is a political party member. He won the election. Okay, he won the election. And after election, what happens? Imagine there is a ruling party here that is in majority, and there is an opposition party here that is in minority. Now, this political party member did not get what he wanted. Imagine, I told you, Prime Minister will also have a team of ministers. He will make the list for the ministers. Yes or no? Now, give me example of some minister, railway ministry, finance ministry, defense ministry, home ministry, important ministry. Now, in this we have cabinet. Right? In this we have cabinet ministers. So imagine this person stood for the election and he wanted to get some of the ministry. Imagine he wanted to become a defense minister, but the ruling party did not give him a chance. Okay, they for some other reason they did not give him a chance. So what happens now? This person is not happy. Looking at the situation, imagine a situation arises, the opposition party in Lok Sabha, okay, they say that you come and join our party, we will make you the defense minister. Offer is given. So what this person will do? Chances are there that he may put it. So what happens? They join the other party. And slowly this party, here start losing the majority. And now they, because of this kind of people joining the other or other group of parties. Okay, so in this case, remember, this case, after election, okay, after election, a person when he becomes a member of the house, member of the parliament, like in Lok Sabha or the member of the legislative assembly, MLA, if he becomes an MLA after election, if he joins some other party, anti-defection will be on him. What is that? Anti-defection action will be taken by a person that is the speaker will take action on him. Speaker will say that according to anti-defection, you have done wrong. I am going to remove you from the house. You are not a member of the house. You understand? Okay. So after the election, if one party, if a person from one party joins the other party, anti-defection actions will be taken. Who will take the action? Speaker will be the action. Okay. Now, sometimes now if you see in Bihar election, we have a political party BJP, we have political party Congress, we have RJD, we have Lok Jana Suraksha party, like these two parties are there. Let me say that there is some party XYZ. Okay, there is only one member standing for a seat. Only one person is there. He has his own party. He stands for it. Rest all political parties. They have a lot of people here. Lot of people here. But here he is single, like single person. He has his own party. Independent candidate for politics. Independent candidate. He is also standing for election. Okay, he does not belong to any party, but he is an independent candidate. Okay, so now imagine the election got over, the results are out. He won the seat. He won it from his constituency. You know what is the meaning of constituency, right? So he won his from his constituency. Now what happens? He will take over, the government is formed, everything is going on fine. So if he joins after election, if the independent candidate joins any of this party, anti-defection will be on him. That is, the Speaker of the House will take anti-defection action on this person. Are you guys understanding? Okay, so the first, okay, you belong to some party, you join other party, anti-defection will be by whom?
Speaker.
Second condition, you are an independent candidate. After election, you join some party, anti-defection will be taken by whom?
Speaker.
By the
Speaker.
Speaker. Okay. Now, there are some mischievous people. Like, boys know that. While playing cricket, imagine there are 11 players. So we made a team of 5 and 5. One person is remaining. Now that one person will play from both the team. Correct? He will play from both the team. So sometimes what happens, this one person will neither get bowling and neither get batting. Okay, he has to just stand as a keeper or something like that. So what happens sometimes, he will be fed up and he will not play properly. The ball is going ready. Boundary जाने दो. If the catch is coming, he will leave the catch. Correct? Have you seen this kind of? Maybe you might have done this. Like batting लिए, batting सही है, fielding सही है. Then bowling கொடுக்கல, batting सही है. Okay, so like that, imagine a situation comes where. Now let me give you an example. Okay, look at this. There is a political party, BJP, and there is a political party. Let's call it. I'll just give you because these two party and recall it. Imagine there is a party member here. Okay, he won this. He did not get any. He wanted something like that, but he did not get it. Let me example. But now he knows that he is upset. So he don't want to join Congress because what action will be taken? Anti-defection action will be taken. So now he wants to take revenge, or he wants to do something where the party will not function properly. From inside, he has that kind of attitude that this party should not. मेरे को नहीं मिला ना, मुझे नहीं मिला तो इस party को भी कुछ नहीं मिलना चाहिए. अंदर के अंदर खराब करेंगे. Being inside the party is spoiled. Now what happens? The imagined will pass. Okay, this government want to pass a bill to the government. So they decided everyone should say yes, or when it is voice vote, it is yes, or if while voting, you have to press the green button. But what this guy does, he will press red button and keep silent. You understood? Things can happen, right? So what happened? Being inside the political party, being inside this party, this person starts acting against the party. Do you understand? He starts acting against the party. In this situation also, sudden and speaker can implement what anti-defection on whom? On this person. He is not listening to the party leadership. He is not listening to the party members. So take anti-defection, remove from the house. Okay, remove from the house. 4 points. I think 4 or 3 we are doing, right? Understood? The first one is one party. Second one is independent candidate cannot join any party after the elections. And the third one is being inside the party, he cannot take he cannot do anything as a party. So much better? Okay. Now all doors are locked. Ella door, but we are criminals. We want to do something. In politics, anything is possible. Okay, now let us take like this. There is a party here, and there is a party here. One person did not get what he wanted. He did not get the ministership or something like that. Now, what he will do? Like imagine in school or class, college or classroom, what happens? Students will start doing groupism. Groupism, okay, you got a team. He will be working. Don't talk to that girl. Don't talk to that boy. We will give our different work separately. Don't give it to you. No rubber, that eraser and sharpener. Sharpener with the don't talk to me. Okay, like that. So there will be some yes or no. So what happens? Being inside the party, okay, inside the party, some members will start doing groupism. Hey, we belong to one caste, we belong to one language, we belong to this religion, we all will be a team, and we will not listen to the party members. Okay, so there was a provision that if more than one third members, there was a provision. If more than one third members, if they don't listen to the party, then anti-defection cannot be taken on. Okay, more than members are telling no, I will not listen to the party. No anti. But then the government realized, oh, these people are misusing it. So remember this one third when I'm using it, this is a special case of Tamil Nadu, where you have a person in a correct. Okay. So if you have, you guys know politics in Tamil Nadu, DMK, AID, what's happening, right? Then only you understand it. See, becoming of the thing starts on the shoulder, it's not easy. If you're in America or Russia, you have plenty of opportunity. Okay, people they cry not to army. But here we have volunteered army. In India, 4 lakh people are there still serving. Okay, and you are volunteering yourself. Government is not forcing you to go and join army. You're volunteering. Hey, I have a need, sir. I will write. I want to become army navy officer. I want to go and fight for country. You are doing voluntary stuff. In rest of the world, you never find it. In North Korea, I think in South Korea, you saw that K-pop singers, you know that K-pop singers, they went to military training, then they came. Okay, so it's compulsory in some countries. Here in India, we don't have anything compulsory. So the competition is very high. So that is okay. Read some you will understand. So on the other side, the fourth point, if more than members, they don't listen to the party members. Identity should not take. But how it is changed, identity can take it. You understand? Okay. Now look at after election. What I mentioned the first thing, after election, if a person joins other party, identity election will take place. Now tell me, what about the speaker? What about the speaker? What I told you, the moment the speaker is appointed, what you will do? First, you will sign. So he's resigning. He's resigning. Anti-defection should take you on him. But look at this. There's a special thing here. Schedule number 10. Anti-defection. This is an exception. The on-speaker anti-defection will not take place. Why? He is not resigning for his motive. Okay, he's not resigning for his motive to join or become a speaker. Why did he resign? Because he wanted to show that I will be impartial to any political party. நான் வந்து எல்லாருக்கும் சரி சமமா இருக்கேன் எந்த பார்ட்டிக்கும் எனக்கு சம்மந்தம் கிடையாது I have no attachment towards any party. I am not, neither BJP nor Congress when I am speaker. Are you guys understanding? The speaker once upon a time ஒரு பார்ட்டியா party member இருக்கேன் இப்போ I'm a speaker. I don't have information towards any party, so I am partial. Partiality I will not show. I will not show like this. So that is the reason the speaker resigns. You should know the reason because the reason may it is changed. They are asking why and how in statement. They are asking whether the following statement is right. Why and you understand? So you guys understand? Yes or no? Yeah. Now tell me, did we study in parliament as joint sitting? Yes. Who has the power to call for joint sitting? Very good. What's that? President. Now in other future classes, we will see which article 108, 109, and 10. What is that? Okay. President will have the power to call for joint sitting. Next question. Who has the power to head the joint sitting? Speaker has the power to head joint sitting. And who has the power of casting vote? Who? Yes, very good. Who has the power of casting vote? Speaker. Which vote? Once again, in that joint meeting, if there is a deadlock, who will vote? Speaker. Now tell me, most of the time, the speaker will vote for which party? The ruling party or opposition? We have seen that. That is different. Okay, let's resign from little bit English. Yes.
You joined
After 5 days, no action. Nothing. See, anything you are doing this 5 days, maybe. Okay. He's a speaker. Okay. 5 years. The next thing is he joins Congress. No problem. No, that is the issue. Okay. You are here. Okay. So it's what is the first thing I told you? If a party member after the election joins the another candidate election will be taken by who? Speaker. Okay, next. After election, an independent candidate joins the other party, then any defections will be taken. Right? Otherwise, what happens? There is problem with the passing of the bill and all. Third, uh, third what is it? If one third members, correct? If one third members, we have if they join the other party or they do something and then by this. Okay, so that is we have seen 3 to 4 points. Do you understand? Okay, now we'll try to understand what happened in different states. Okay, so let me first take the job Karnataka. Should we take Karnataka or Tamil Nadu? We'll take Tamil Nadu. We'll take Karnataka. Very first we'll follow this. Okay. In Tamil Nadu from 1950, we had a party, the Justice Party. You know, EV, Periyar. Okay, Periyar is the great leader, Periyar. So after here, we have a party called DMK. So usually there are two parties, DMK and AIADMK. Dravid Kazhagam started by Annaduri, and after Annaduri, we have MK Karnataka. Okay. Then AIADMK was started by actor, that is MG Rawat. Okay, he started it. So MGR, okay, and after MGR we have a person called as Jayalalitha. Okay, Jayalalitha, she was Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. And here in UK we have called as M. Karnataka. Okay, let's look at this. Now, as things went on, after the death of Jayalalitha, what happened? In AIDMK party, okay, in AIDMK party there was a confusion. Okay, the confusion was like this: who will head it? Jayalalitha had a friend, her name is Sasikala. What is her name? So Sasikala told that people are expecting that Sasikala will be the head of the AID. But suddenly what happened? Two friends, okay, they just started telling that we have Edapadi Sami and O Pakir. They both told that we both should become AIDMK functionaries. She did not do anything. That is blame game stuff. Okay. So finally, what happens? So, basically, because of some corruption issues, she was in jail. Now, Sasikala was supported by a person called as Dinakaran. Who is that? Dinakaran. So, inside he gathered about one third members. Okay, he gathered his supporters. Okay, and he told that I am not going to support this party. And there was a dispute, and he started gathering along supporters, and he started working as a party. And so now tell me, who will take action here on what what is that annually action? Now what happens after this? Edapadi becomes the chief, and O Paneerselvam is the vice president of that. Now slowly, the election general elections are coming. And these two people are fighting. And I should be the next minister. Okay, I should be the next minister. Now in this fight, well, he is telling that I am trying to do the DMK, here, and this is fight. Who will take the lead of the ADMK? Now they both go to the central government, that is of India, the fight. Now central government politics, and at that time, party Palnisam. Okay, he was a chief minister. Okay, AIDMK he was a chief minister. So using and he was little bit inclined towards BJP. So AIADMK was little bit inclined towards which party? BJP. Making use of this power, AIDMK got divided into. Okay, now this AIDMK divided into two, and now we have a party Palnisami. He is the chief of the AIDMK party. O Palnisarov is out of the political race, and Dinakaran is fighting for his relegation. Now, when he was the so the speaker that is belongs to which party now? AIADMK was working against the government here, Dinakaran. So now Dinakaran is going to Supreme Court. Okay, he's going to Supreme Court. He's saying that the speaker is taking anti-defection action on me. So there's I want justice. Okay, I want justice. Dinakaran, when he went to the Supreme Court told that speaker has the final decision on anti-defection. So what the Supreme Court did? Speaker has the final. Speaker is the final decision on the matters of the election. Do you understand? Simple. Understand? So this is the case where, like inside, some people start revolting. Some people start fighting against the party members. That time, who have the power here? Speaker. Okay. Now let us talk about the party. So tell me some political parties in Kerala.
Yes, BJP.
Yeah.
Congress.
Congress, BJP, JDS. Okay, look at this. BJP had about 113 seats, and Congress had some 78 or 68 seats, and JDS had some 68 or some 6. Okay, now look at this. Nobody had majority. Okay, nobody had majority. Government should be formed. So now tell me who will form the government?
BJP.
But they don't have the majority. What happened? Few years back, there was a Minister protest PS Yediyurappa. Okay, so Yediyurappa was so confident that before the results were announced, he started. There was a wave of happiness that Yediyurappa will win the election, become chief minister. Everyone was hoping that. But when the results came, they fall in short of some 15 to 20 votes. Okay, they fall in short of this vote. Now, BJP enemy is Congress, and BJP and JDS. That the principle is not that good. So now what happened? Congress and JDS they join hands together. Okay, so we have Siddharamaiah and we have HD Kumaraswamy. They both joined hands together and they went to the governor of Karnataka. Okay, so I told you in every election, in central election, the president will call the majority. If majority party is not there, 2 or 3 parties can combine and then they can make the government. In Bihar election also, Bihar election what is happening? BJP and JD and LJP, that is Lok Janshakti Party, Ram Vilas Paswan. These 3 political parties will form the government. That is why they are crossing 180 lakhs. Okay, so it is like that. You have to read those articles tomorrow and ask. Look at this now. So both of them they went to governor. Governor told okay, when you both combine together, you have majority, you can form the government. Congress has 78 seats, ADS has 68 seats. Now who will become the chief minister candidate? Who has the chances? Congress. But what happened here? JDS told that. Okay, JDS told that H.D. Kumaraswamy should become the chief minister. Only then we will. So Congress was in a situation to no to fight with this. So both Congress and JDS they joined hands, and now what happened? H.D. Kumaraswamy becomes the chief minister of Karnataka. Look at this Indian democracy. People gave very less votes to this party. Okay, but now the leader is which party? JDS. Majority of them they like BJP, but now they are in opposition. Okay, they are in opposition. This is the situation. Now look at this. These guys are having some concerns. Okay, now what happens? There is a master plan. What is that master plan? So here, all of a sudden, from this JDS, there are about 18 MLAs. You know, these guys they had a meeting. The Yediyurappa government they told that if you join us, we will give you benefits. This benefit, something like that, political benefits they told. Then also secret meeting, nobody knows. All of a sudden, what happened? 18 MLA resigned. What happened? What happened? 18 MLA from JDS. From this, they resigned. They gave the resignation to the speaker. Okay, they gave the resignation to the speaker. Now the government is shocked. Congress and JDS, they are shocked. Why did they give resignation? What is the next plan? And the moment they resign, vacancy. Correct? There is a vacancy. Now, in that place, what happens? The Election Commission of India will conduct election within 2 months. So, by election, that is what? By election. So, in that vacant place, the Election Commission of India will conduct election activity. And most of the time, what happens? 18 MLAs, those who are chosen in that place, the same people that have the power. Okay, you will understand what this. So, the plan was these 18 MLAs are going to join which party now? BJP. Now tell me, Congress and JDS, they are the government. So the speaker will be from which party? Speaker will be from which party? Ruling party, either Congress or Yes, both, either of these. The speaker was also from the ruling party. Now, what the speaker does, he does not accept the resignation. He makes use of the power of schedule number 10. That is what? Anti-defection. What is that?
Anti-defection.
Anti-defection. Okay, so now what happens? The 18 MLAs, they are telling that I followed the constitution. I did not join any political party. I am resigning. That's it. I'm not joining. What the 18 MLAs are telling, I'm not joining BJP. I'm resigning it. I don't want to be MLA. Why the speaker is not accepting my resignation? Like that, this is the demand in the Supreme Court. Supreme Court is dealing it. See, everyone knows indirectly that these people are joining which party? BJP. And how will the speaker allow it? Will the speaker allow it? No. So speaker don't want to do, don't want the BJP to come to power. So what happened? He applied anti-defection and he was removed from the house. You understand? They were removed from the house. So this is the situation. Now, when the 18 MLAs they went to Supreme Court told there is a judgment that under schedule number 10, speaker is the final decision maker. So who will have the power to decide on anti-defection? Speaker. Who is telling that?
Supreme Court.
Who is telling that?
Supreme Court.
Two states. Cases judgment is conclusion is same. Correct? You will understand? Okay. Next, we go to Rajasthan. What is the capital of Rajasthan? Rajasthan capital. Huh? Shillong. Jaipur. What is that? Jaipur. Okay, look at this. Now here in Rajasthan we have a party that is BJP and we have Congress. And here in Congress we have a person called as Ashok Gehlot and we have a person called as Sachin Pilot. Okay, Sachin Pilot. There was an election. There was an election. In that election, this guy is an older guy, senior Congress leader. This guy is a young leader. Young means a very active person who is doing groundwork. Okay. So this is the thing. So Congress and BJP was election going on, and in this election, what happened? Congress won, and after the Congress they came to power, this guy, he got a chance to become chief minister, and he was also one of the partners. Now what happened? Sachin Pilot is a young guy. He wants something to be said or heard in the parliament. So BJP Congress, now Rajasthan will have a speaker, correct? Rajasthan will have a speaker. From which party? Congress party. Because here, Congress. Now what happened? Whenever Sachin Pilot was telling something which this guy don't like it, the senior leader don't like it. So he wanted to make make him shut his mouth. What he did, making use of speaker's power and showing up anti-defection put on him. Are you understanding? Who has the power of anti-defection? Speaker. Okay, now the speaker is from which party? Maximum from the ruling party. Is it possible to stop this? Correct. But we can block this person by a vote. Anti-defection number 10. Okay. Now what he will do? He will go to which court?
Supreme Court.
He'll go to Supreme Court. Despite the conclusion you already know. What the Supreme Court will say. Who has the power to talk on or decide on schedule number 10? Speaker. The speaker decision is final. That will be the judgment of the Supreme Court. Correct or not? But here the case. Okay, here the case. What happens here? Sachin Pilot goes to Supreme Court and he says that I wanted to speak something in the assembly, but the speaker and the government is not allowing me to speak, and the speaker is using anti-defection on me, and he's not allowing me to speak. So my article number 19, freedom of free speech and expression is violated. What is violated? Freedom of free speech and expression, article number 19, and is violated. And we have seen in fundamental rights chapter, whenever your fundamental right is violated, you can directly go to Supreme Court of. We have seen this up. You can directly go to Supreme Court or High Court. This guy is directly going to Supreme Court, but now he's not talking about anti-defection. He's saying that I'm not getting right to speak. Yes. Now the Supreme Court says, "Oh, is it?" Now Supreme Court comes down heavily on the speaker. Okay, Supreme Court comes heavily on the speaker of the state and says that you cannot use anti-defection as a weapon to stop the freedom of speech and expression. It's a democracy. The person have a right to speak. You should allow them to speak. So in this case, your anti-defection is not valid. Sachin Pilot once again came back to the assembly. Now the things are getting serious. Speaker has no power, but these guys continuously talking against this leadership, senior leadership. So now who will solve it? This issue was solved inside Congress. Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, they all came together. They solved it. Sachin Pilot agreed that. You understand? Okay. Next, I talked about the Karnataka case. I talked about the Karnataka case. In Karnataka case, what the speaker is doing, anti-defection case is doing. But he is taking lot of time. He is taking lot of time to decide on it. Speaker is telling that I will not accept your resignation. Okay, I will not accept your resignation. I will think on anti-defection. So that not. He's dragging, he's dragging, he's dragging. There was a word. Now these people are trying to ठीक है गलती हो गया चलो कम बैक और is trying to, but no, these guys, when so political scenario is very different. The Supreme Court is asking the Speaker of the Assembly, do you have a time limit to decide on anti-defection? So that is one negative in anti-defection we have. Schedule number 10. See, we started schedule number 10 to stop the one party member to join the other party member. Why? If you don't stop, what happens? The government is not stable. People are voting for something, but they are not getting that benefits at that. So in order to stop that, anti-defection is launched. But the speaker is deliberately taking a lot of time. He's not deciding on that issue. So once again, what is happening? Justice is not served to the people. The Supreme Court says that we need to decide on the line. How much time should I give to the speaker to decide on the schedule of the 10? 3 months, 2 months, what it is? The government should decide. So, judiciary is it is a duty of the judiciary, Supreme Court, to protect the constitution. But who will make laws? Who will make laws and regulate legislature? Okay, MPs and MLAs. Now think, MPs and MLAs are making law to convict themselves. To convict themselves. Is it possible? I'm asking you to okay, tell me, if you don't do homework, what kind of punishment will you take? Now I give chance to you. The ball is in your court. Ball is in your court. You decide what punishment you take. So what you will decide? Sir, if I don't do homework, I will eat chocolates. Okay. If I don't do homework, I can sleep in my home. Correct. If you make law for yourself, your law will be like that. Correct. Same thing. Judiciary, they pass the buck, okay, to the government. Okay, so government is nature, and they should decide. They should decide the time within which the speaker should have the decision of the identity. You understand? Okay, so today's article, it is a very small article, is a very senior candidate. He was once upon the BJP party. He won the election for the BJP ticket. He was a member of the government. Okay, but suddenly what happened? He joins Trinamool Congress. He joins which Congress? Trinamool Congress. Mamata Banerjee, Mamata Banerjee, Chief Minister of West Bengal. He is joining her party without resignation. That's the problem. He did not resign from the MLA seat of that. What he can do, look at this, what he can do, if according to Sharon and you, joining BJP Trinamool, it's not a wrong thing. Any party he can from any party to any party, let them join. But after election, if you want to join other party, okay, what you can do, you resign from that seat. You submit resignation. You say that I don't want to be this seat, I want to vacate. Now again there will be election constituency. What is that? In that constituency there will be vacancy. So election commission of India will conduct election. This person should stand for election once again. And once again he should election. And at that time, join Trinamool Congress. At that time, he can Trinamool Congress. That time, it will not be taken by the speaker. You understand? Okay, look at this. Okay, so this is one. So tell me, Supreme Court is telling who is the final decision maker.
Speaker.
If speaker says yes, it is a foul, it is a mistake, and defection will be. If the speaker says no, no, everything is fine. So is it an anti-defection problem? No. Now look at this now. Now we are talking about West Bengal. That is it? West Bengal. In West Bengal, we have BJP, we have Trinamool Congress. Trinamool Congress is a ruling party. Okay, now look at the politics. It's changing. Who is the ruling party here? Trinamool Congress. So now the speaker will be from which party? Speaker will be from
Ruling party.
Trinamool Congress or the ruling party. Correct? Now there is a person from BJP. He is coming to from BJP. He is coming to Trinamool Congress. Now who should take anti-defection?
Speaker.
Speaker will take anti-defection on the person who is coming from BJP to this party. Right? But in this case, perhaps the speaker decided not to take. Why? Why? Because anyway, who's Trinamool Congress? This guy is also indirectly in his mind is supporting. So now Supreme Court told you are the final decision maker. Now in this case you can't see anti-defection. समझ में आया नहीं है? In Karnataka case, what happened? Congress, JDS, and BJP. The speaker is from this section, and their team members are going to join which party? BJP. So he is taking action. Suppose in case the things become like this, BJP party members are joining JDS. Suppose let us take like. Now tell me, will the speaker take any action? Will the speaker take action? What is this? Law swings both ways. We should have some reason here. What is right, what is wrong. That is what is happening here. So when this man, he went to this party, so there was no action taken. So case went to the High Court. The same, this guy is going to the High Court. This guy has gone here, so we should take action. And he did not resign from the MLA seat. He did not resign from the MLA seat. He did not vacate that seat. So so now the High Court says that okay, this is disqualified. This MLA seat is disqualified according to schedule number 10. Do you understand? So what we did was level of UPS. NDA, CDS, with case studies, 3-4 case studies we have said. What is your examination? Schedule number 10 with dash. What is that? Anti-defection. And I have given you some terms and conditions. Okay, 4 to 5 terms. And then we have seen who is the final decision maker. Supreme Court cannot say this is qualified or disqualified. So final decision maker is the person who's the speaker. And can I take action on the speaker? Can I take action? No. Go back to the parliament chapter when we did it. I told you, Lok Sabha will elect a person from the house, one person inside the house, and that guy will be speaker. Now he will resign from the parliament membership. He will resign from the party membership, but schedule number 10 will not be applied. This is how you will study for it. Understand? Simply by having won't work in some cases. You need to understand something. You understood now? Yes? Any doubts?